What's up, everybody? Nancy Pelosi, in my opinion, the American nightmare. Can you guys imagine, after what we have seen and all these clips of her talking in the past week or two, let alone all the bullshit that we've seen her spewing before? Can you imagine? This lady's third in line for the presidency right now. Can you imagine if this lady took over this country? We would be in such deep shit. Excuse my language, but this is just crazy. This is crazy. Now, this is the lady that told the American people when it came to the stimulus checks, stimulus packages, that something is not better than nothing. All right? Think about that. So instead of giving you guys something, instead of giving the American people, us, $1.8 trillion where we get stimulus checks, where we get unemployment, where, they'd get funding for this, that, the third, businesses would be able to open up. So instead of getting that, she would rather give nothing. She'd rather just give nothing. Now, if you're a fan of Nancy Pelosi, if you're defending her in some way, I've got absolutely zero in common with you. I have nothing in common with you, and all I ask is why? What could you possibly say? Now, your defense might be, well, what about all the other players in the game? Listen, I agree. Mitch McConnell, that guy's a slug. How do these people even get into politics? They're just old, dirty politicians, corrupt. They don't care. Listen, Mitch McConnell needs to go, hands down. So if you're looking at this as a bipartisan thing, Republican side, Mitch McConnell needs to go. He's a slug. He should have nothing to do with these decisions. Nancy Pelosi is a multi-millionaire. I mean, you saw when it showed her multi-$1,000 refrigerator with all her $12, $15 ice creams in it and frozen yogurts or whatever the hell else she was eating. And that's what she got stuck with during quarantine. Oh, that's too bad. My heart bleeds for her. Give me a break. Now, this lady was the one. So when she was talking to Wolf Blitzer, she was getting interviewed by Wolf Blitzer, and he hammered her. Props to Wolf Blitzer. CNN is usually a pussy network who spoon feeds the people on the left, but Wolf Blitzer hammered Nancy Pelosi, and he did a good job at it. So this is what Nancy Pelosi thinks of me, you, the American people. She thinks that we're little pigeons or little squirrels sitting over on the other side of the fence, and she's flicking us her breadcrumbs from. She's eating her big sandwich, her big $20 sandwich from wherever her hoity-toity neighborhood in California. She's just flipping us little pieces of bread over the fence, and we're just little rodents or little birds flying around eating a little piece. Because she, in case you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, we feed them. She was telling Wolf Blitzer when he said, we see them waiting in line for food, we see them begging for money. Oh, we feed them. They're our constituents. We know them. We feed them. We feed them. What? That's exactly what I felt when she was saying that. I was like, what is this lady? Is she just throwing us little crumbs? Like, just watching that lady, just seeing her face it makes my blood boil, and that's not good. I'm usually a pretty chill person. I like to meditate, keep myself calm, but seeing her, talking about her, it gets me fired up. This lady has absolutely zero interest in helping you out, helping me out, helping anyone out. She's zero. Just let me tell you, you're getting all these stimulus package updates from all these different channels, and you know what? Some of them are great. Stephen Gardner, great guy, awesome guy, love his channel. Meet Kevin, great guy, love his channel, lots of feedback. There's a lot of clickbait titles out there too. And then there's some people that will do 4 or 5 stimulus package updates in a day when there's absolutely zero news, and they'll just regurgitate the same bullshit just to get the YouTube ad money. But hey, I'm not mad at you. Do your thing, whatever you got to do to eat. But the honest truth here, and I think most of these people that do these channels know this, and some of them kind of hint it. But there's not going to be a package passed before the election, and I hope. And I'm an optimist. Listen, I see the glass half full. I'm an optimist, all right? I see the glass half full. But I'm also not an idiot, and I know the glass can be looked at as half empty, too. And Nancy Pelosi has politicized everything in the past 4 years so much. Her hatred for Donald Trump is so strong Orange man bad Trump derangement syndrome with Nancy Pelosi is the worst I've ever seen, almost the worst I've ever seen. Is some of these crazy snowflakes that are screaming on their TikTok and Instagram and Facebook videos that are just screaming because Trump got elected or this or that. But Pelosi is, she hates her hatred for Donald Trump. They haven't spoken in a year. She hasn't spoken to him in over a year. She's the Speaker of the House. She's, listen, I know Trump, he calls her crazy Nancy, he shits on her too, which I think's funny, but I don't blame her for not wanting to talk to if someone's shitting on me, why would I want to talk to him? So, listen, I'm on the East Coast. Apparently her district in San Francisco, California, whatever it is, apparently it's just a complete dumpster fire, just a total shithole. And it's I guess it's bad. So I mean, that just shows you how much she cares about her constituents and her people, right? The fact that she got caught in a hair salon without a mask when California is locked up so tight, and Governor Newsom of California and Nancy Pelosi are related somehow. I don't know if it's her nephew or related by marriage or what. But when you look at that, yeah, why wouldn't they be related? They're both insane. Gavin Newsom's got California locked up so tight, and the rules and restrictions he comes out with, in my opinion, it's unconstitutional. He's enforcing these unconstitutional edicts. Someone should say, well, people do. They say, we're out of here. Joe Rogan, see you later. Ben Shapiro, see you later. Everybody's bouncing. And it's not like it's a secret. I don't know if Governor Newsom's got his head so far up his ass that he doesn't understand what's going on. But I think it's just he doesn't care. All right, get these people out of here. It's just less people for me to control, because it's all about power for Newsom. It's all about power for Pelosi. Pelosi's not going to pass a stimulus package right now, okay? In my honest opinion, we're going to get a stimulus package at some point. But if one got passed right now and Donald Trump was able to put his name on the checks that go out to the people like he did last time, Nancy Pelosi looks at that as a victory for Donald Trump, and she's not going to have that. She will do anything. She'll do anything in her power to stop Trump from looking good, to stop Trump from getting 4 more years as the American president. And it doesn't mean it doesn't matter to her if it's sacrificing me, you, or millions of other Americans. It's the same thing. And a lot of these Democrats are the same way. AOC tweeted out a while ago, months ago. She made a tweet. She erased the tweet, but a lot of people screenshotted it. AOC made a tweet that said something about we need to keep these businesses shut. And this was months ago, mind you. I think June or July. We need to keep these businesses all shut down until after the election. We can't have the economy come back and look strong, so Donald Trump looks good before the election. Some crazy shit like that. And, it's out there. A lot of people screenshotted it. And she said, well, if we have to sacrifice a few businesses to get Trump out of there, so be it. What? What? These people are lunatics. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like an a-hole. I don't want to. But this isn't common sense thinking. There's millions of people struggling right now that need help so bad. Not today, months ago. And listen, I made a video about when Trump called off the negotiations for the stimulus, for the stimulus packages just a month ago, 3 weeks ago, he called it off. Yep, I'm calling off negotiations for, stimulus negotiations. I said, that's it. He just buried himself. He just lost the presidency. He's not, but Donald Trump says a lot of stupid things. He tweets a lot of stupid things. So that wasn't really out of his character to tweet something so stupid, and then the next day kind of retract and say, all right, stimulus negotiations back on. I want something bigger. I want something bigger than the Democrats and the Republicans. I want something bigger. So kudos for Trump for reversing that. And also with Donald Trump, he's the one that signed those 4 executive orders when they weren't doing shit. And Trump said, all right, this is ridiculous. I'm signing executive orders. He got unemployment boosts back on for people for an extra 6 weeks or something. He did a bunch of little things. And even the Democrats then were, oh, this isn't legal. We're going to stop. We're going to sue him. We're going to stop him. Why? He's trying. listen. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I don't conservative, liberal. I don't know. I'm not a political person. I've never been interested in politics. Didn't care. I didn't even know what the meanings of any of these things were until when this country started falling apart a year ago, and I kind of started doing some homework to see what was what. So, one thing I can tell you is if you're a Democrat, look at what you can find all kinds of ways to blame the Republicans. Yeah, Mitch McConnell, he's a dipshit. I agree. Donald Trump's done this and that. Well, Donald Trump also passed the first one. Donald Trump also signed the executive orders to help the people. Donald Trump said, here's $1.8 trillion. Let's get this signed. Let's get this out to the people. If we need more later, so be it. Donald Trump said, I'm ready to sign a standalone bill right now that'll get $1,200 out to each American right now. He's so like really. What are you gonna do? People are like, well, you're the president. You should get it done. He can't. His hands are tied by Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats. They had the Problem Solvers Caucus work together and put a phenomenal bill together that, boom, 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 boom. Everything they talked about in that Problem Solvers Caucus was, to me, it was perfect. All the problems that needed to be solved, well, not solved, but the things that needed help with, it was all right there. Wasn't good enough for Pelosi. It wasn't. She's got all these little stupid pet projects, and if she said, yeah, this is a great package, let's get it through, then that would have made Trump look good. Pelosi can't have that. So, listen, if you guys think that there's a stimulus package coming out like this week or something, it's not going to happen. It's not. Nancy Pelosi cannot let that happen, and if you're in denial about this, you're in denial about it. I don't know what to tell you. But Nancy Pelosi cannot let Donald Trump have any kind of victory with this. So she's going to do whatever she can to stop a package from going through till after the election. That's just how it is. Listen, I'm not claiming to be, I can see the future. It's just common sense. It's just common sense, people. And if you want to point fingers, yeah, there's a lot of fingers you can point, a lot of different people you can point your fingers at. But Nancy Pelosi is the ultimate person that is stopping everything. And a negotiation is, okay, here's 2.2. Okay, we got 1.5. Okay, well, we'll come down to 2. All right, we'll come up to 1.7. All right, we'll come down to 1.8. Okay, perfect. She's not doing shit. If she says, if you're not going to give us this and this and this, and then she's coming out with the language is this, and we need to smash the virus. No, you need to help the people. Don't listen. You need to help the people, all right? The virus, yeah, the Kung flu is what it is. It sucks that it's happening, but you need to help the people. The country needs to open up. The people need help. Don't worry about smashing the virus. Like, there's things coming out. They're working on a vaccine. They get these different therapeutic medications that are all seem to be working. Enough with smashing the virus. Enough with the language. Get the money out. I wish I could just sit down in front of Nancy Pelosi for 10 minutes and talk to her. And just from a human standpoint, because she doesn't understand. Nancy Pelosi doesn't know. She doesn't know what people like me, you, everyone else. She doesn't know what kind of lives we live. She doesn't know what goes. She's so far out of touch. She lives in a bubble. She's so far out of touch. Like I said, she thinks we're just these squirrels that she feeds scraps to. That's it. That's it. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just... Go back and watch every Nancy Pelosi video you can find, and when you watch those all, you'll be so disgusted, and you'll see that she truly doesn't give a shit. So, and the scary thing is, like I said, this lady's third in line for the president. So, listen, I don't know how we get these. Like I said, I'm not a political person. I don't know how we get these people out of office. If it's voting in California and San Francisco to get her out, you people in California have an obligation to the rest of this country to get her the hell out. I don't know. I guess we got to write letters, make some calls to our, senators, governors, Congress, whoever. I don't know, to get this lady out, but she needs to be gone. If this happens to the United States, if this happens to this country ever again, and this crazy lady's still in office, we're screwed again. So, she fools us once, shame on her. She fools us again, shame on us. Like, this is our chance. All right, we see what she's about. We got to get her out of office. Get her out of politics. We don't... Trust me, Democrats, Republicans, conservatives, liberals, whatever you are, you do not want Nancy Pelosi having any part of any kind of control over your life. And unfortunately, if Biden and Harris are elected in the president and vice president, Pelosi's going to have a lot more power. That's just my take on it. If you're voting for them, fine. I'm not mad at you. Do what you got to do. I'll do what I got to do. But Nancy Pelosi needs to go. She needs to go. All right. I've been sitting here running my mouth for, Jesus, 15 minutes. I apologize. I just needed to get that out. You people need to know the truth. I'm sure a lot of you do. I know. I'm an idiot, but I know a lot of you people aren't. So, yeah. So we need to get Nancy Pelosi out. My prediction is we will get a stimulus package. My prediction is the stimulus package won't happen until after the election. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think we're going to get one soon, let me know. If you like Nancy Pelosi and you think I'm wrong, let me know. If you like my video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. That's cool. I'm not mad at you. We're good. Do me a favor. I'm just trying to get this YouTube channel up and running. Like I said, I got a lot of things to talk about. The world's going crazy, you know. Politics, pro athletes, Hollywood. People are nuts. And I got a lot to say. I can run my mouth for days in case you didn't notice. So hit the subscribe button and join me on the next one. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Peace.